What's going on, everybody? Welcome on into this edition of Warchant TV. I'm Aslan Hajavandi. He is Michael Langston, recruiting analyst for Warchant.com, the ultimate Seminoles sports source. Would you not please hit the thumbs up button? We sure would appreciate that, right, Michael? What does it do for us?
Hit the like button, and it helps us promote these great features. And by the way, welcome, Jeff Cameron. Glad to have you. Good friend I've known for a while. I've worked with him in many ways. Great job. But you want to do all this because we're about to blow this thing up with all these additions we have with Tom Lang and certainly Jeff Cameron. But definitely hit that like button. It helps us promote these things. Before we get into good news, I want to give my heartfelt feelings towards Bobby Bowden. Obviously, before we start with the great news, I mean, he is FSU as far as I'm concerned. When it comes to everything, I don't think there's a guy that's impacted sports for a team more than Bobby Bowden of setting the standard of what FSU wanted to be. And everyone strives to meet that standard now. I mean, there's nobody that set the bar as far as culture. We know he won a lot of games, but an incredible man that really it just set the standard for so much. He is FSU, so from the Langston family and definitely the whole Warchant family, we're pulling for you, Coach Bowden. We hope everything works out, and definitely wanted to let him know that he is in our thoughts and prayers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well said, Michael. Now to what brought us here, and that's recruiting news, as I'm coming to you folks from a lovely house in Charlotte, North Carolina, here for ACC kickoff with Irish O'Fell, Austin Cox, and the newly anointed, minted Tom Lang, part of the Warchant.com family. And as we're covering ACC kickoff, we noticed our guy, Mike Norvell, on a FaceTime phone call, and he was stoked, Michael. Why was he stoked, and who was he speaking to?
He's stoked because he's getting another quarterback, and this quarterback's actually for 2023, and that's Brentwood, Tennessee, four-star quarterback, 2023. Like I said, Chris Parson, a guy that visited in June, named FSU's leader. That was his dream school. Felt pretty good. If people that followed the interview at that time, you felt really good that this one's looking really good. And I talked to some FSU sources after he visited, and they definitely told me this is our number one guy. This was the guy they wanted the most, and they feel like he just fit everything to what Norvell's offense wants to be and where it wants to go. And so he committed to Florida State today. Had a nice little video for people who haven't seen the video. It's pretty extravagant. 2 minutes. Really good video. But love the skills that this guy fits in the offense. Now, what you'll see on a lot of these clips early is one, the arm strength, and then also the ball location is extremely good. That's what I think Chris does the best. Got a little Dak Prescott in him when you watch what he does running and throwing. Arm strength is definitely there. Arm talent's definitely there. There's a lot of things that he does extremely well as far as throwing the football, and definitely not an area you'll have to work too much as far as just getting the ball there or location of the ball or even arm strength. But a tremendous talent to get for the 2023 class. I hope we can roll these clips later to show people he is a dynamic runner. I mean, very good runner, very good top end speed, sees the field really well with his vision, and can really go. I mean, he has the speed to really take it the distance anytime he touches the ball. But I think just a tremendous ad for this class, and it kind of tells you, kind of fits to what Norvell has done at the quarterback position of guys he's looking for. He wants mobile guys that can then attack teams both with his legs and also with his arms. And I think Chris definitely, without a question, does that. Has great wheels, as people can see as the clips playing. Just really good pull speed. But I think the thing that jumps out to me is one, the arm talent, and then also his ability to locate the ball in tight windows. The way to drop it in the bucket is extremely impressive, and now people are kind of seeing what I'm talking about with the running. I mean, he can go. I mean, he's got wheels. So he's going to be a big ad, and he's kind of fits that mold of what we've seen with Chubba Purdy. Who's the other guy? They are Chubba Purdy. The few other guys that they've already have in the offense. AJ Duffy. Both can,
Sorry.
the way these guys can
Jordan
run.
Travis.
Jordan Travis, he didn't
Yeah.
recruit him, but
Yeah.
that's kind of what he's looking for, is a guy that can really attack defenses and keep them on their heels in a lot of different ways. But his ability of ball location is extremely good, and it's not a secret why he's a 4-star prospect.
I was speaking to our own Irish Ovell out here, and he was saying this is a guy that in some recruiting circles there's talk that he might even get that coveted 5th-star perhaps added to him. Is he one of those guys you think, Michael, if he puts together a pretty strong 2021 campaign, we could be looking at a 5-star?
Yeah, and I think that's the thing, because I think people want to get eyes on him, because you didn't get a lot of that last year because of COVID and stuff. So he didn't get a chance to play as many games, so people didn't get as much eyes on him. But I think if he does what we saw in those clips, I think certainly he could be a Rivals 100 player. He could get into that mold. I think the only thing that would hurt him is he's 6', 6'1". That's kind of his height. So sometimes that's kind of a negative compared to other guys. So that'd be the only thing. But I think if he produces and he's productive, and we see these same kind of things with ball location, big numbers, ability to be dynamic running the ball, I think if you see all these things, I think he's a guy that certainly could move up those charts in the rankings.
There you go. 2023 got stronger. Tennessee product, Nashville, you said, Michael?
Yeah,
Chris Parson.
he's originally from Texas, but he moved to I think Brentwood, Tennessee. So he's playing there now, but he's originally played at, I think, Ravenwood,
Okay.
or played somewhere in Texas. I probably got the name wrong with Texas, but he did start his career at Texas, and some of the highlights are from when he played there at Texas. But certainly he's a big ad, because anytime you get your number one target and you have the arm talent and the ball location the way this kid does, and the way he sees the field, that's the other thing that's underrated about his game, is the way he sees the field. So
Yeah.
as people are watching his kind of a video announcement, but just big. I mean, it's big in some of these circles, because I'm going to talk to Chris hopefully later. It's always big to get a 2023. If you want to get your first commitment, or one of your first, it's going to be, you want to be at the quarterback, because those guys could impact so many guys in that class. So I think adding him is going to help you already get started on a lot of these top offensive weapons, and even just overall weapons that FSU wants to add in this class. So getting him this early is a big deal.
Yeah, man. We don't want to spoil it for everybody. Go follow our guy on Twitter. It's C_Parson2 to see the full video. Shout out to Chris Parson. Newest edition of the Tribe, class of 2023. Michael will have more over on the PRB. Michael, good to see you again, man. You're going to have a fun Sunday too, right? Everyone should stay connected, stay tuned.
Yeah, we're going to have a busy Sunday. I think Austin's going to join me out there a little bit when he gets back from Charlotte. And it's not going to be as like the first elite camp where there was just so many guys. I think it's going to be a good group of talent there. So we'll wrap that up. That'll probably be our final recruiting thing until really the season starts, I think. And then you'll get these things cranked up with the Notre Dame game, with obviously a massive weekend there. But yes, we'll get started this Sunday. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are having fun in Charlotte, and hope my man Austin is knocking out of the park for you guys. But
Always.
I'm thrilled to death. I don't want to go back to that, but I'm thrilled to death about the team we have now at Warchant, with everything with the new guys, and I can't wait to work with these guys, and certainly big news obviously today with Chris Parson. But stay tuned to Warchant, guys. It's only getting better.
He's Michael. I'm Aslan, reporter from Charlotte. Have a great one, everybody.